Well, well. Hello. Hello, everyone. I'm sounding better than I feel today. How are you all doing? It's 24 people here. A very pleasant Friday evening to you all. Wow, my voice is it's a bit like messed up, isn't it? I had the second COVID vaccine today. And it's kicking my ass. It's kicking my ass quite a bit. Yesterday, sorry. I spent much of last night sleeping in kind of feverish brain fog kind of thing, like shivering in cold sweats and stuff. So that was nice. That was nice. But yeah, I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better today. And I just took another paracetamol, so I should be all right. But you know, fair warning, I might only stream for like an hour or so, maybe 2 or something like that. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, so for those who've been following along the past few weeks, we've shaded this. And then I started dropping in the solid colours, which we've almost done, except she's got bright Noah eyes at the moment with no whites to them, so we need to fix that. So I guess we'll get started. I guess that's what we'll do. I will take a break to get a coffee in a little bit. GPO2 is beautiful, isn't it? I like the GPO3 a lot. I mean, it's still my my favorite unit in Gundam 0083 is the I can never pronounce it right. I can never pronounce it the German way. The Neue GL, you know, the mobile armor that looks like the Xeon logo. Beautiful, beautiful thing. Oh yeah, I was going to ask about VR chat. What happened? What happened with the VR chat last stream? Me and Mackie went onto VR chat afterwards, but no one really showed up anywhere. So I was expecting Mackie to get some friend requests from people who were in the chat. But apparently she did get some requests, but she didn't know if they were just from random people earlier that day, or, you know, from actual people here, so she didn't know who was who. But don't worry, we will do it again. We will do it again, and I'll get you to friend me this time. And you'll be able to tell which one is me, because I've been walking around in a Dio avatar from JoJo's. Oh, Kentaro Miura, yeah, I heard. Yeah, very sad. I mean, holy shit, was he a skilled artist? Damn. I mean, I know he had a team of helpers with him and whatnot to draw those massive crowd scenes and battles and whatnot. I was on Twitter and someone posted a manga he did when he was 18, and it looks better than anything that I've drawn in my life. He did it when he was 18. So yeah, he will be sorely missed. And obviously all the Berserk fans will never get an ending now. No ending for you. No ending for you ever. What anime are we watching after the stream? Well, actually, after the stream, I probably will get some food because I am very hungry, and I will be watching more of Kaguya-sama Love is War Season 2, which is incredibly funny. I noticed that I don't like, I never laugh out loud at anything because I'm in my room on my own. Like, that'd just be weird. But I've been laughing quite a lot at Kaguya-sama, so highly recommended. Highly recommended. Nocturnal, kind of. My sleep pattern just changes all the time. But yeah, I woke up today and I felt terrible. Well, no, I woke up and I felt bad, but better than the night before. So I got up and did some work, and after an hour of that I felt so terrible I just went back to bed. So then I woke up at midday, so it's midnight now. So yeah, I'm kind of stocked up on sleep. You may be able to see here, there's a lot of bits that need fixing up on the hair. Maki is cooking at the moment, if anyone's wondering. She'll be joining us in chat in about 20 minutes, she said. Yeah, we've been watching Azumanga Daioh on Wednesdays. It's just so good. It's just so good. No, nothing came of VR chat. Me and Maki went on to VR chat, but she didn't really get any friend requests from people, so that was the only way to actually find us, by friend requesting Maki. So we just hung out and just like flew planes and stuff. But yeah, we didn't see anyone. We didn't see anyone from the stream. So no, I'm animating on 18 FPS at the moment, so that's more like, I guess, 1.5. It's between 1s and 2s. I mean, 24 frames per second is really, really smooth, obviously. So I reserve that kind of thing for, you know, really fancy action sequences and stuff. I found 18's quite a nice between point and in between point. I mean, I've tried 12, but it just looks too choppy for me. And I know I'm just giving myself more work. It just feels choppy to me. And I know that's more a problem with me than, because, you know, loads of anime uses 12 frames per second and looks great, so yeah. Changed it to an enemy request, I see. No, indeed, yeah. I mean, it's variable, isn't it? Anime, especially with OVAs. A lot of it will be 12 FPS, and then, like, someone will turn their head and it'll be like super high frame rate. head turn, and then it'll go back to 12. I will try. I'll try. Thank you. Yeah, so this vaccine thing, I went through all the symptoms in rapid succession, and today it seems I'm on the... I can feel it in my chest and my throat today. My housemate got the first shot today, and no symptoms at all. It's been 12 hours since she got it, and she's just like absolutely fine. So I guess it's because I have a terrible immune system and I'm an old man. An old man with a shitty immune system. Have I tried using more still frames? Yeah. Not so much in this film. It's mostly motion. But you know, in the mech film, for instance, there's going to be a lot of stills where people are talking. But there isn't a lot of talking in this film. It's really all... not all action so much, but I mean it is towards the end. But it's all movement all the time, just like character movement, character acting. Sun. Well, I'll be getting more sun than I can handle soon when it's summer. It's already been very hot in my room today. Don't know if the microphone's picking it up, but I've got my fan on in the background. $86? What's 86? Yeah, it seems like loads of people have been getting the vaccine and having absolutely no side effects whatsoever, or rather like symptoms or anything. But yeah, the first one absolutely kicked my ass. The second one yesterday also kicked my ass, but not for not as long. So it's day 2 now, and I'm feeling much better. But my voice is a bit messed up. Like my throat's a bit hoarse. A bit hoarse. New mecha anime? New mecha anime. Oh, that could be something worth watching if they draw the mechs and don't 3D them. I bet they do. Now what's going on here? There's no gap. There we go. Really? Sounds the same as always. What, did you have any effects, Raiden? Do you feel alright? I think most people seem to get, like, at bare minimum, they seem to get, like, a sore arm wherever the needle went in. From what I've heard. Excellent. Yeah, you should be alright. Should be alright. What is happening here? Oh, I'm on layer. Like an absolute idiot. Alright. We're fine now. Ara. No, you need Maggie to say that. She's good at doing that. The anime with the coffee guy, that's, I think it's called The Humanoid. And it's a fairly forgettable OVA with most memorable thing is that guy and his coffee obsession. No, right layer, but wrong fill mode. It should be on display. It was on layer, so it wasn't picking up the black outline of the eye, and it was spilling everywhere. I'm just gonna make sure all these hair areas are filled. Is this Thanatos? Yeah. No, I didn't watch the Grand Prix. I didn't watch it. I use Netflix's Drive to Survive series to keep up with the Formula One. So if I actually watched it live, that would be spoilers for me. What's happening right now in Drive to Survive, the last episode we watched, is Gunther, who runs the Haas team. Unfortunately, he's having a terrible year and his team's shit. So this is from last year. The cars keep crashing into each other. They barely even manage to finish a single race. So he's fired both the drivers. He's fired both the drivers. And he's looking for like fancy German sponsors. I never watched it. Never watched Peep Show. Maybe Rick made me watch one episode, maybe? This would have been years and years ago, though. But, yeah, I mean, I remember the name. I recognise the name, but I never watched it. Now, if you want to go back to the 90s, Mary Whitehouse Experience, that was the good shit. Have you seen, what's it called? Most of Matt Berry's stuff is really good. Toast of London. I think Snuffbox. I think it was Snuffbox it was called. And that was really good. Obviously House of Fools with Reeves and Mortimer. But, I guess it didn't get advertised very well because no one seems to have heard of House of Fools, which is a shame because it's a masterpiece. How did this hair get so messed up? Like, how it's spilling out of the lines and everything. And we need it We need it to be filled solidly, or when we try applying the shading, you won't know what to do. But yeah, news-wise, I think that was the big news, wasn't it? Kentaro Miura. I don't think anything else has really happened. Not that I deliberately don't follow any news, so... Haha! We have a new subscriber. That's excellent. My phone is charging. It's behind me on the bed. If it wasn't, I would reach over and I would read you some good news. I have the Good News Network app on my phone, so that when I wake up, I can, instead of like hate scrolling on Twitter and getting mad about shit, I can just see some good news. Because no one. It's sad that you need something called the Good News Network to actually report on good things that are happening. But yeah, the outrage headlines get more views, obviously. To the moon. Oh, imagine if we ever went over 100. Let's start dropping my spaghetti. I wouldn't know what to do. Indeed, you'll hear it next time, I'm sure. Good night, Dreki. Sleep well. Dream of, I don't know, interesting things. Dream of delicious foods. Any kind of news, I guess. Oh. Well, thanks for the subscription. That's much appreciated. Also, this bit on the neck here, that's meant to be blue, not yellow. Oh, here we go, look. Do I condemn bronies? Are they still a thing? They were everywhere, weren't they, at one point? But I guess it just died down. I wonder where they all migrated to. Oh, look, Mac is here. Dreki has left. He wanted to hear you say ara ara, but he's gone to bed already. Oh, thank you, Kevin. $20. That'll buy me some bread. That'll buy me some bread, definitely. I've had 2 cans of soup today. I didn't want to try anything else. I had to force sandwiches down yesterday. I was having a tough time forcing myself to eat the sandwiches. There it is. That'd be quite scary if your browser history was watching you. I'm not sure how that's even possible. We've had a few people asking what happened with VR chat last time, Mikey. I got this really annoying, like, it's kind of like a tickly cough right at the back of the throat. That'd probably do wonders for my numbers if I died on stream, wouldn't it? Man dies from COVID vaccine live on stream whilst ranting about shading in anime and how it used to be better in the 80s. Yeah, indeed. I said we'll do it again sometime, and people can friend me, and then they can join. Oh, yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah, I've been working on it a little bit. It's a retro 80s style arcade. But obviously it's tough because I'm not a 3D modeler, and I'm definitely not a Unity game world creator, so it's all following tutorials. It's all just tutorials. Like I don't understand colliders and flipping normals and shit like that. But you know, as a diversion on the weekends, it's kind of entertaining. .2D space shooters. Well, R-Type Final 2 just came out. Lighting in 3D environments. I think that's the fun part. Obviously I never have to normally even worry about it, because anything 3D I do it doesn't need any lights, because I'm just rendering out as lines for animation. I never played Sega. I always wanted to, but it was never translated. Just like far too niche. Japan only, I think. It'd be nice if someone did like a fan translation patch or something. Moonshine. I don't. Oof. Oh, this is good. Yeah, I don't have any on hand, unfortunately. Indeed, yeah. Central Park. I was gonna say, like, I don't remember hearing this before. But everything on this list has played. Surely. Everything on this list must have played at least once. Oh, the first VR chat environment I made was years ago. Years ago, like I think about like 3 years ago. And I tried making a kind of flying saucer, a kind of Dalek flying saucer. And it looked pretty good. I could model it and I could light it, and that was all fine. It's just all the Unity stuff after that. You know, putting in the light probes and like crunching the textures down and doing the occlusion and the post-processing and all that was just so complicated. And so I just abandoned it in the end. Yeah, I've seen Wings of Honeymoons. I watched it again maybe a year or two ago, and it's so good. I mean, visually it's absolutely stunning. The animation on that film is fantastic. Movie one. I'd modelled in the destroyed London street and everything. But yeah, my computer isn't very powerful, so every time I, you know, had to rebake the lighting and shit to put it, because obviously you work on it, you upload it into VR chat as a test, so you can walk around and check that everything's working. Then you go back to Unity and you work on it some more, and then you upload it to VR chat and you walk around and check. And then you come back to Unity, and every time I needed to upload it to VR chat, I had to bake the lights, and that would take all night, so I'd leave my computer on and go to sleep. I mean, it's, ooh yeah. Lengthy process. But like I say, that was years ago. What graphics card do I have? I could, if my door was open, I could tell you because the box is outside. I could tell you. I will, when I get my coffee, I will tell you. No, I didn't know. I don't really follow anything new Doctor Who related. Did I win any awards? No. It's just a fan film. So it's not like I could have taken it to Sundance or anything. I'd have been laughed out of the arena. What is this cartoon shit, they would have said. Recent Doctor Who? I mean, for years now. Since 2005? Because, you know, I used to say New Who, but 2005 is so long ago now that you can't even really call it new. Anyway, Doctor Who ended in 1988. That's all I'll say about it. What's currently on TV is it's called Doctor Who, but it's nothing like the Doctor Who that I watched. I would never have gotten into a show that was like that, I don't think. Yeah, I think it's all-time lowest viewing figures or something at the moment. So, I mean, you never know. Maybe they'll cancel it. Maybe they'll finally just put it out of its misery, because at this point that might be for the best, I think. But, you know, just my opinion. Just my opinion. If you like it, if anyone in chat likes Doctor Who, the new Doctor Who stuff, then you're the real winner here. You know, you're the real winner. You've got more stuff to enjoy. It's not fun being bitter and old. Favorite Street Fighter game animation-wise? Probably the Zero. Well, I mean, the best animation is Street Fighter 3, isn't it? But I think I really like the stylized Street Fighter Zero 2. But I mean, yeah, the animation in 3 is just absurd, just so good. The Capcom characters? Alright, we got the flat colours on. Got the flat colours on. Yeah, there's so many now, aren't there? There are so many subscription services like Netflix. There's so many, like, this is our version of Netflix. Like, everyone has to have one now. So imagine if to watch everything you wanted to watch, you subscribed to the channels you needed to watch the things you wanted to watch. You'd be paying about, like, what, about $400 a month? It's just so many of the things. Indeed. Indeed, no one is. Have I ever tried sprite animation? Not really. Not really. Not really. Not you know, with pixels and everything. I mean, yeah, when I was a kid. When I had my Commodore 64 back in the 90s, there was a thing called the Shoot 'em Up Construction Kit on the Commodore, and you know, obviously everything ran off tape, so you couldn't. It was severely limited. You couldn't save your progress until you had to leave your Commodore on like overnight for about 5 days whilst you made your shoot 'em up game. And I was animating all the ships and all the enemies myself, and you know, all the background stages. You could make up the tiles, draw the tiles yourself, and then make the stage backgrounds out of the tiles. So I mean, at the time it was mind-blowing. But now I don't know how I did it. But yeah, I never made anything good though. And once you'd finished your game after like a week of not turning your computer off, you could then put a tape into the cassette deck and press record, and it would save your game. In theory it would save your game, which you could then give to someone else with a Commodore, and they could play your game. Amazing. Shoot 'em up construction kit. And I think that would have been, yeah, that would have been the first animation I ever did. I mean, it doesn't really count. It was so limited, but yeah, first animation. I know, I should be using my Commodore. I should. At least we're listening to Commodore music though, well, based on Commodore music. No, there was no RAM. Oh, hang on though. No, there would have been. Yeah, there would have been, because you would load your game, and you only needed to load it, and then you could play it like constantly after it was loaded. Obviously, there were some games that were bigger, so you would need to load each level. But most Commodore games, you put the tape in and sit there for 2 minutes to 5 minutes whilst it loaded, and once it loaded you could just play it. And if you died, you'd just start again. You wouldn't have to reload it or anything. Yeah, I could get a C64 emulator and play Driller again. Right. It loaded the cassette into the RAM, yeah. Alright, we got the solid colours in, so I think I'll go and grab a coffee. I'll grab a coffee and come back, so I'll see you all in about 2 minutes. In the meantime, enjoy.
A very special cup of coffee, a new standard in richness, a new standard in pureness, blended together to give a new standard in smooth. The Gold Blend standard, only from Nescafe.
It's only memories of Earth and the rich smell of this coffee that keeps my spirits up. Coffee. At least we'll reach our destination soon. Coffee. You make a fine cup of coffee. You've made my day.
Are you taking your coffee break now, Alan?
Yeah, that's right. You want some? Coffee. And I had to go make coffee for two. Hurry up, would you? My coffee's starting to cool off. Coffee, my salvation from my day-to-day drudgery. Coffee. A little bitter, but still an excellent blend.
Boy, you should switch to decaf.
Hello. I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm having a dinner party and I've run out of coffee.
Come in.
Thank you.
Will Gold Blend be too good for your guests?
Oh, I think they could get used to it.
It's a very sophisticated coffee.
They have very sophisticated taste.
Do they?
Yes. Well, I must be getting back.
Now, golden roasted, richer, smoother Nescafe Gold Blend.
Have you met your new neighbor yet?
Oh, I've popped in for coffee.
Come on, Dad.
You're playing Vicky, not Andre Agassi.
Don't be so sure.
Agassi.
Hi, call me Andre.
Nescafe, Andre?
You bet. Nescafe sure is coffee at its best. That's the best thing served to me all week. Who's up for doubles?
Yeah!
The best days are Nescafe days.
今結構忙しいんだろ？そういえば例の歌の歌詞はで
私はあなたが好き。
Days looking new and bright, and you're gonna start it right. Folger's starting to brew, the aroma's calling you. The best part of waking up is Folger's in your cup.
Mornings are brighter with mountain-grown Folgers because mountain-grown coffee has more enticing aroma than any other kind.
The best part of waking up is Folger's in your cup.
Please enjoy this footage of velvety smooth beans, followed by a well-shot close-up of a hot brown liquid that's brewed by mixing heated water.
All over the world, the word for great coffee flavor is Nescafe.
We're the world's favorite brand of instant coffees.
In America, Nescafe's great flavor comes two ways.
We're the world's best-selling too.
Nescafe Regular in the red label.
If Nescafe can please the whole wide world.
And now Nescafe Decaffeinated in the green label.
We can sure please you.
Same kind of flavor. Nescafe Regular, Nescafe Decaffeinated. What's your pleasure?
お嬢さん方を応接室に。
はい。
美味しいコーヒーを入れましょうかね。美味しいコーヒーができましたよ。
I only showed you that to remind you you desperately need your fix.
男の温度が上がった。飲んで飲んでまた飲みたい。缶入りコーヒーウエスト。
Go West.
私のそばにいてね。ボス、決して私見捨てないでお願い。Boss, I can't live without you. Boss, I can't live without you.
Boss, いつもそばにいてね。Boss, 私のそばにいてね。Boss, 決して私見捨てないでお願い。Boss, I can't live without you. Boss, I can't live without you.
A very special cup.
Well, I have returned, and as promised, I took a look at my graphics card on the way out. It's a GeForce GTX 1070. Don't know if that's good or bad. Oh! A Windows update. Don't you just love that? Don't you just love that? When that just keeps popping up again and again. This is going to cause problems if I don't just fix this bit of grey here. It's not going to like it when I colour replace. Middle of the road to good. What, the graphics card or the coffee? Yeah, I've noticed that somehow I've managed to make the perfect length of commercial break for the time it takes me to make a coffee. I mean, it's only instant, so it's nothing fancy. But yeah, as soon as I get back into the room, the final boss commercial is on. Ah, I see. Yeah, it's quite old. It's quite old. Okay, I think that we can apply this shading. So I'm going to put this onto hard light. I'm going to merge these two layers. So we don't want it to look like that, we want it to look like that. Is that what they're doing with them these days? Let's start on the face, shall we? Effects, color replace. I want to replace that with that. Go. And then replace that with that. And that. Oh, okay, no, that. With that. This is very appropriate music for colouring. Yeah, so that's not perfect, is it? I'm not a fan of that. It would look like this at 100%. You'd still notice it, so yeah, we'll have to fix that up. I'll have to fix that manually, but well, I'll just apply it for now. For now. Also, I'm gonna drink some of this coffee. Hello! Let's do these highlights. Oof. Now that is nasty. That's going to give us some issues, isn't it? I mean, I can turn the tolerance up, but then it starts eating into other parts. I mean, oof. It's not what we want. Yeah, that's not really what we want. Damn. So that will have to be dealt with manually as well. This is pretty sleepy music, it's true. Never tempted. Do this visor then. It is. Ah. Alright, so by not being zoomed out, I've accidentally replaced all of my yellow colour. Let's just undo a bunch of this stuff. Oh, I see. I see what happened. It's okay, we're fine. Place that, with that, yeah. And replace that with that. Uh-huh, uh-huh. That. That. We're getting there. We're getting there. Alright, so that's our color replacement in. So there's a few things to do now. We need the highlights on this blue bit. And I forgot to put this in here. Yes, there's a lot of cleanup's gonna have to be done. I'm gonna need to refine this technique because color replace is pretty good, but I just wish it was. I wish it was really good, not pretty good. So I'll be looking up some tutorials. I mean, you can just, you know, click over stuff again. That tends to sort it out. I have a limited learning ability. Eventually. Eventually we will, I'm sure. I'm sure we will. I really don't like this green shit around the hair. I think I'll have to go in with the pen and just redraw bits of it. Yeah, there's quite a lot of them now. My whole channel is just filled with old streams. Nothing like that. This is a very respectable film that I'm making. A serious film for serious people. It's got everything. It's got coffee. It's got explosions. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you liked it. Glad you liked it. So yeah, it's really just the very tedious, very tedious cleanup stuff at the moment. Not the most exciting thing to watch, but it has to be done. Oh, you saw Prisoner Zero. One of the few people that did. Excellent. Season 2, never. Sadly, no coffee in Prisoner Zero, though. That was a network thing. Didn't want coffee in a kids show. I drew plenty of coffee in it, you know, in the backgrounds and whatnot. But they had to be removed. You never see what he's drinking. You never, yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's coffee. I'm pretty sure it is. This is TVPaint. That's what I'm using. TVPaint. TVPaint 11. One of my favourite piece of Prisoner Zero behind the scenes lore is the episode where Zero isn't in it at all, and that's because the voice actor was what was he doing? Anyway, he wasn't available that week, so basically they wrote him out of the show. They wrote him out of the episode. They're like, okay, we need to get him out of the episode in the opening few minutes. So he basically gets trapped in a box for the whole episode and only emerges at the end. It was the Pirates episode, the Corsairs one. Mackie, are you still here? Let's see if Mackie answers the call. She is. If you got a call from the Bogdanoff brothers, would you take the call? Would you take the bog pill? If they were playing this music over the phone, I might. Whoa. Excellent. How many paracetamols can you take in a day? I've taken 2 today, that's fine, isn't it? 2's alright. It's just I try and avoid taking painkillers or anything. Except for, you know, when I get really ill. So I have absolutely no idea of dosage. I mean, I could just look at the packet, I guess. Oh, really? 8? Shit. Yeah, I'm fine then. I mean, they're really big ones. They look pretty huge to me. Let's say 6 to be safe, but I mean, I shouldn't need any more anyway. I've been improving steadily over the course of the day, so I should hopefully wake up fine tomorrow. I don't know if it's helped. I think probably I'd feel a lot worse if I hadn't taken it. I mean, yeah, my muscles still ache everywhere, which is a pain in the ass. Don't beat. Two at a time, really? Yeah, I took one this morning and another one before I started streaming. Take 8 ibuprofens. Oh shit. A trapped nerve in the spine. How the hell did you, how did you resolve that situation? Did it just go away? I'm wincing just thinking about that. Let's all just take recreational painkillers over the weekend. There we go, that's our plan. Banned from YouTube for suggesting ibuprofen use. Oh, there's something interesting, look. Forgot that one. Oh, no, I didn't forget it. We've only got 2 tones under highlight on the hair. But I put an extra one on when I was doing the shading. When it wasn't on the guide frame that I drew. Alright. Well, hold on. Oof, what happened there? Oh, okay, I see. I've been going for hour and a half. Hour and a half. I don't think I'll be too much longer due to feeling under the weather. So yeah, a short one today. We should have Pumpkin Man, shouldn't we? Well, we'll do a little bit more. We'll do a little bit more and then we'll end with Pumpkin Man. Good evening. Good evening. That's right, that's what I'm fighting. And Bill Gates put his vaccine, his Number of the Beast vaccine in my arm. Yeah, I'm little bit less than 100% today, but yeah, getting better. Getting better. I will. Hopefully tomorrow I should be fine. Last night I was shivering so much I had to go and get in the shower. Which is, yeah, not normal, but, well. Really? 0 out of 10 magnets, how do they work? How to strategically binge watch anime in a seasonal nature. Just watch it. Just watch it. Or don't. I mean, there's always old stuff. You don't need new stuff. Reject the current. Embrace old. Return to monk. Return to monk. Do you know? I might call it a night there, cause yeah, I'm not feeling super great. And I'm really hungry. I'm actually really hungry. Let me scroll through chat here, see what's going on. No, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, I'm feeling a lot better than I was earlier. So yeah, not too bad. I guess I'll, in a little bit, I'll get some sandwiches. This is why you come to the stream, isn't it? To hear me talk about what food I'm going to eat later on. Whoa, 10 whole bucks, thank you. Thank you, Kevin. But yeah, alright, maybe next week. Maybe next week. We'll do this again. Maybe we'll do a bit of VR chat after. So make sure you've got it downloaded and prepare to perhaps join me and Mackie running through ridiculous VR worlds. But yeah, alright. Thanks for joining me. Sorry it was a short one. And good night. See you later, chat. Bye for now.